Welcome back to Luigi's Mansion Waluigi Moon. Hit rock bottom.
The rock bottom! Is that a raspberry I hear? I didn't realize we're playing Kingdom Hearts yet. This is not a...
I was referencing rock bottom and SpongeBob.
So did
okay.
did these ghosts fill their focuses or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, it's still funny to reference Final Fantasy 13. Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna go on record and say Final Fantasy 13 is really just a painfully mediocre game.
You know what? I'm not even sure what I think about Final Fantasy 15 at this point, but I'm really hoping that it ends up either being really good or even funnier than 13, so that we can have something new to make fun of. Because that would be great.
Considering how much of a franchise they're pushing out right from the first day, it could wind up being both. I mean, I've heard Kingsglaive is not good, and I'm expecting the main game to be pretty awesome, just based on what we've played in demos. But who knows? Maybe it'll fall apart at the end, like so many games seem to do. Ugh.
So what is the focus for today? Why are we hitting rock bottom?
Well, I don't know. They only told us in a very vague dream, so it's our job to figure out what the dream is about. Oh wait, we're off of Final Fantasy 13 now. We're actually talking about the... I'm sorry.
We were coming back from Glove World.
Glove flavored.
It's one of my all-time favorite lines in this series. It's like, I got gloves for my glove action figure.
Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Season 1 SpongeBob. It's all good, but very few episodes stick with me as much as Season 2, and I believe it's like Season 2 through 5 is before the movie. But Rock Bottom is probably my favorite Season 1 episode, I would have to say.
What the hell is this thing, and why are you torturing it?
Oh,
It has money.
They're dust bunnies.
They're the little guys that gave Kirk crap in that one episode of Star Trek. The Truffles.
Well, if they're called truffles, they're named after a candy, which is weird.
Tribblies?
I thought truffles were a mushroom.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh no, it's not
chicken.
It's not one of them. It's a chicken.
Okay.
I thought that too.
I was gonna say. Oh, did you just burn one of them alive? That's dark.
Nope, it's a chicken.
That's a waste of a good chicken.
Yeah, it's all burnt now.
Although, you know, considering that it's been sitting in a haunted house for decades, it's probably
It's just wall
rancid
chicken.
by now.
Yeah, if it's good enough for Simon Belmont, it's good enough for me. Damn it. Although honestly, the salmonella probably wouldn't hit Simon until he was on the way back home.
What salmonella?
What they never tell you is that's how Simon died. Food poisoning from the shitty chicken he ate while
Dracula's
he was...
curse is actually what that generation just called food poisoning.
Simon 2, Dracula's curse. Dracula. Nah, never mind. Joke abort.
I don't know if it's my video quality, but even the ice doesn't really look like ice here. It just sort of looks like a reflection in the floor.
It just looks like cold, hard water.
Luigi's Mansion is a decent game for the 3DS visually at the time. Because, it's amazing how far the system has come in 3 years, but even still, it's not aged as well as some other stuff on the platform has. So,
which is unfortunate because, like, Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube is one of those games that looks fantastic.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion probably... You know what? I probably would put it in my top 10 favorite games visually on the system, I would have to say. So...
The original Luigi's Mansion.
Yes, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
Not Dark Moon, not so much, but...
I don't think Dark Moon looks bad, to be honest.
It's
I don't think it
decent.
looks bad. I just think it has some pretty glaringly bad visual effects here and there.
It doesn't have much in...
I mean, the ice...
I don't think it has atmosphere down pat.
Yeah.
Like graphically, like in terms of structure, I think it looks great. But like
the
atmosphere, I think Luigi's Mansion, the first one, did that better.
Yeah, but like the ice here comes in 2 flavors, and both of them have problems. They're
Cherry and lemon.
They're it's either totally opaque ice that you can't see any kind of reflection in at all, or it's the reflective ice where you can't see the actual ice except for the parts you step on, which crack.
Now we're playing with portals.
Ah.
Well, I like to be flipped himself off.
Even I
That
hate to be.
dense. Yeah. I mean, when it can, the DS can put out really great looking shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, I think like my first eye opener in what I could see what the system could do was actually Resident Evil Revelations.
Oh, that game looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kirby Triple Deluxe in particular is also a great looking game.
Yeah. Which is going for a different aesthetic, but it does the aesthetic really well.
Yeah. And you know, as much as I dislike the game itself, Sticker Star is gorgeous. So,
Yeah.
you know, the 3DS can work. It's just the hardware at this point is kind of dated. You know, it's
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of visual effects that don't hold up, whenever you plow through one of the snow piles, it just shrinks as if you vacuumed it up.
they probably only had one animation for it.
Again.
Whee! They try to make
right.
it look
Don't-
like it's being blown away with a little puff animation, I think. But you greedy bastard.
Well, I left my keys. You left your keys. The last 5 left your keys ago, Luigi.
You do know
It's
this.
time to go home.
You do know this repeats, right? Oh, you're going
Yep,
for the
yep.
you're going for the gem. Okay.
Chum. Yep.
That's pretty much Sonic Unleashed Sun Metal collecting right there in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Well, no, daytime stage is moon metal, so.
In Sonic Unleashed, if you died, you keep medals.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just have to pick them up once. That's all.
Okay. So, will you guys, when you're playing that game, because I know for some games like this, I think I did it for some Red Rings in a Sonic game, I just don't remember which one, where, you know, if I missed it, it was faster to just kill myself and try again than it would be to
Yeah.
go after it the legitimate
Absolutely.
way.
If I got the lives to spare, damn right I'm jumping off that cliff.
Did it in Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3 all the time.
But
Yep.
don't do it in Crash 1.
Okay, what is with the random suit of armor?
It's just there.
I think we
Doesn't
have...
even make sense for the setting.
A poor adventurer lost in the cold. Also lost his arm.
It's frozen, so we have to unfrozen it.
I mean, thought? No. Unfrozen it.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay, that was supposed to be an animation for melting ice. The ice slowly sliding through the floor and clipping into oblivion.
It's like how instead of just the game just giving you a flamethrower, let's just light this log on fire and you have to carry it over there.
See, that's something where a shrinking animation would actually have been a little better.
Look at Luigi, too cool to use a valve. He has to suck on
Yeah.
it.
Cool.
Don't do that, your tongue will get stuck.
I could have sworn that green. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the ghosts are carrying gems.
They're blue in this one, I'm pretty... I've never seen that happen before.
Oh,
Only
man.
me while I'm recording.
That's all. That's speaking of Sonic games. That's like getting stuck in orbit around an enemy when you homing attack them.
Love you, heroes. Love you, Shadow. Did that ever...
Oh, it happens in Adventure 2.
Not nearly as frequently.
Not as. Yeah.
No, I mean like Adventure 1, not Adventure 2.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
It happens in Adventure also. It's definitely happened to me in Adventure 2, as in the second Sonic
Oh, wait.
Adventure.
Yeah, like what am I talking about? It does happen in Adventure 2, especially when using the light speed attack.
Yeah, it happens, but it's nowhere near as common as it is in Heroes and Shadow.
Yeah. Sonic Unleashed, I don't think it happens because they do the homing attack different in that game.
I never had it happen in Unleashed.
Wait, did I say Unleashed? I meant 06.
Does it happen in 06?
Well, I
No,
wouldn't
no,
be.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
No,
06.
it doesn't happen in 06 because I'm too busy falling through the floor.
Yeah.
Coward's chasm.
2 more feet and he would have been dead.
Yeah. It's a mirror.
No, I think that is just 2 lanterns.
No, it's a mirror.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's a mirror. Because he walked behind it.
Why can't we just open the door? Oh, you're looking for the money. Okay.
Why else am I here?
Stop the dark moon, save the ghosts.
So by the logic of this game, if I were to like crumple up a few $100 bills together, would it form a gold bat?
Man,
You have to ask the hard questions, John.
egad, you know, Verizon Wireless has much better service in so many better areas than Cricket.
Yeah, but he got a
Not sponsored.
yeah, but he got a free DS when he switched his plan over. So, you know, the new contract only
A
costs
free DS?
Yeah, a free DS, Model 1. I mean, the new contract cost him $400, but hey, he got a free DS.
I don't know. It sort of looks like a pirated reproduction.
Oh man, do you think EGAD would fall for that kind of thing? Dude is a highly respected scientist who probably graduated from a university.
This isn't the Nintendo DS. This is a Gumbo RS.
Sony PSP. No, there's nothing to play on this.
I ordered a Game Boy and you sent me a Game Child. Monster.
Yeah, good luck seeing that on your screen.
Oh yeah, you just straight up can't see it. You just have to aim up and...
No, it's there. Yeah, rocks.
You have to use the gyroscope feature to see that.
I like how when these things hit the ceiling, they bounce off like they're made of styrofoam.
Well, that's actually probably how it would work if you threw hot charcoal at a stalactite. If it wasn't hard enough to break the stalactite, it probably would just bounce off and fall through the floor, pathetically.
Yeah, but these bounce specifically like they're made of styrofoam. With no
Like a
punch
movie prop.
whatsoever.
Oh, okay, now, okay. I'm sorry. The reusing of the same melody over and over again. I know that they're trying to, like, emulate the, well, probably the original Luigi's Mansion, because that only had one melody. But, with all these different variations, I know that they're trying to go for a semi-Mario World style. But the thing I think that they're emulating more closely is Yoshi's New Island, with its one melody. Like, it only had one. And no, wait, no, it had two melodies. It had its one terrible melody for stages and the title screen theme, which is the worst piece of music I've heard in any video game ever. Yes, even worse than Sonic Spinball Options music. Because I know you guys
I don't know. Have you ever tried to play Hide Glide?
That's the one with the not Indiana Jones theme, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think with that one, you can at least pretend that you're listening to a better song. The instruments in Yoshi's New Island need to be heard to be believed. They are atrocious.
I've heard of a few songs in New Yoshi's Island, and I never want to hear that again.
The title
So
screen
I'll
in
just take your
particular.
word for it for the title screen.
Yeah, it's like it starts off
It's
with
like that game way overplays the baby aesthetic.
it starts off with some drums like boom 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 boom, and you're like, okay, and then it starts going with something that sounds like somebody's farting into a kazoo. So
I'm sorry. It's probably because I'm bored right now, but that struck me as really, really a lot funnier than it should have been.
Oh no, Red Hulks!
Oh no, they're experimenting on dead people. And not even their bodies, just the ghosts they leave behind.
Wasn't Red Kryptonite the one that gave other people superpowers? Or something? I don't remember.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
The
What
only
was
the only red crystal stuff that I can think of is from the Dragon Age series, and that's the what's it called? Red lyrium. Basically, it's a source of magic, but unlike regular lyrium, it also has bad effects on the mind.
There was definitely at least one kryptonite that acted like it gave people superpowers. Superman powers. I don't remember.
Well, red kryptonite mutated Superman.
I don't remember.
Gave him 6 arms.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I honestly shouldn't
There
be
was a-
surprised by that, but I am anyway.
It was also Super Friends era.
Oh, okay.
70s.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hold
That
on.
was the era when they drew a cover and then wrote the story based on that cover, right?
More or less, yeah.
My favorite, or sometimes they drew a cover and then just wrote a story completely unrelated to the cover. My favorite of which being, okay, Lois Lane, and also Lois Lane, I'm not going to date you if you can't tell that I'm Clark Kent with these glasses on. That is an actual Superman cover from I think the '60s, and it is amazing.
Yeah, Superman's an ass in the 60s.
Oh, he's the best ass. I mean,
Yeah, what an ass.
You can't dig
So,
yourself out of that hole.
Holy,
Ted.
oh my god, there's like 15 different types of kryptonite. There's green kryptonite, red kryptonite, anti-kryptonite, X-kryptonite, blue, white, red, green, gold, red, green, blue, gold. Oh no, that's imaginary kryptonite. Okay, all right. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what happens when they run out of ideas about how to throw
The
Superman
consequence
into
of
a
having
challenging
70 plus
situation.
years of comic books.
Eh. Superman's that kind of overpowered superhero where they really have to reach for it sometimes to give the story any kind of dramatic tension. I mean, he's had his good runs, but he's also had his really bad runs.
It's kind of what happens when you're almost 80 years old.
Mm-hmm.
No, we can't end it on 7 seconds of lull.
Well, good for you, we're not.
I refuse.